Anion, hello there, Demon First. How are you doing? It's good seeing you. Hope things have been, well. You're doing good? That's great to hear. We're gonna be on the solo world today. Probably working on mountain, placing down stone, usual thing. Thinking about getting a new piercing. Do I dare ask where you're getting a new piercing? They got some crazy ones. How about me? I'm doing well. I'm doing well. A bit tired. We'll see how long today's stream goes. A busy day, and it was hot out. Sitting, my goodness, hello there. Hope you're doing well. Good seeing ya. Yeah, no, gonna be working in the solo world. I didn't do a fly around. Yeah, busy day. Both my ears pierced, but I want one more above one of those. Okay, I see it. I see it. That's that's a reasonable place to get piercings. I don't have any piercings. No surprise, truthfully, probably. I don't think I'd like it. No interest. I have a smiley too. People can't see it because flip it when I go, you're gonna have to explain smiley to me here now. Is it a nose ring piercing? That's so. It was a dare. It's a fun dare. It's in your mouth. Okay, I gotta look it up. I don't know what this is. Smiley tattoo. Not tattoo. Piercing. Had tattoos on the mind too. Ah, I'll be honest. I don't know if I've ever seen one in person. Oh, it would drive me insane. I guess you would get used to it. How intriguing. Oh my goodness. Anion, were you around when I was working on my PvP game? My friend got one. She was like, "Do it for the meme." She was like, "I dare you." Are you able to just like easily take that out? Truthfully, like I had no knowledge here. Lana, hello. How are you doing today? Hope all things are well with you. Nope, what happened? You didn't see it? I built a real cool PvP game at some point, about a year ago. Not even, maybe a year ago. And I'm coming back to it. And, I'm adding a few more things to it that I initially had planned. And it's, messing with the redstone. Yeah, but it takes a whole while to heal. Spice food gets you bad. Oof, I bet. Deadeye, hello there. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Same with you, Lana. Now it's healed. Okay. Well, I figured. You're doing good? That's great to hear, Deadeye. I'm glad. I'm doing well. Tired, but well. Way worse places you could go one of the Yeah. Yeah. Oh. If D. Clark shows up, then I'll show everything off that I did. Smiley, only the people that know you is there. Knows it's there. That's fair. The day Thad finishes the mountain, I get another ear. Ah, yeah, you'll probably still be around. Every once in a while, over the years, there's been people that dissipate and move on. But I don't know. We're getting close. The memes, no. I do love how this world is coming together. It'll be really fun when I finally get to move past terraforming the mountain so much. I mean, we'll probably be terraforming this thing for years to come, just adding texture and all that and little details. But it'll be fun not to have to place so much stone so often. Mr. Gold, hello there. I appreciate the lurk. To run to school. Wait, I have to run to school. Rewards for kids, but want to leave a lurk. I appreciate the lurk there, Mr. Gold. Wow, I don't know why I sent Scott to me. And I hope you're doing well. It's good seeing you. Mountain, right? It's a good mountain. I'd like to think so anyway. I don't know. Sometimes not sure if I'd be curious if I were to completely start this project over, how much it might look different based on how much I've learned over the years. I don't know if it would. Where's Mr. I don't know. He's slacking. No, he's probably busy or lurking. Doing great. Hope you're always. I'm doing well. I am. We're just in my solo world today. But you go lurk. Enjoy. Oscar.
Oh, hi.
Hello. The 15-month resub. Thank you there, Oscar. How are you doing? It's great seeing you. I hope your day's been well. It's hot out, Oscar. I don't like it. Luckily, it's not too humid. We had a few humid days last week and it was rough. I didn't like it. You're doing well. That's good. That's good. You're making amazing progress in your world, by the way. I bought a dehumidifier today. Yep. I'm surprised you didn't have one already. Boom. Boom. Haven't been able to catch up, to be honest, because I've been working full time these past days. That's okay, Onion. You know, it doesn't help that you're in such a different time zone either. Working 9 to 10 hour shifts, yeah, that's tough. That's tough to have a life right there, especially if it's like 5 days a week. 6 days. Take a day off, Onion. Yeah, last one kaput, so I bought a new one. Well, that's about how it goes. You get a fancy one that drains on its own, or do you have to? Is that a now a morning routine or an evening one? It has a pump. Glorious. Growing up, it was always one of those things you'd have to go and empty it. And I'm like, there's literally a drain right here. There's gotta be a better way to do this. That was a prerequisite. Good. I'm glad. Have a love-hate relationship with Excel. This sounds like it. Is it not working with you anymore, Hannah? Also, welcome on in. How you doing? That there's 7 days to a week, and you deserve a few days off. One day I'm probably home is Sunday. I saw an air cleaner, like an air purifier. I don't have kids at home to do that anymore, so I want to spend in for the pump. Please tell me you didn't have a pump beforehand. For it. Please tell I need this. I need you to say yes. And that the fact that after they finally all moved out, it breaks on you. Oh, it did? Oh. They all move out, you finally get a pump, and they'll come home during the summer. And they'll be like, what's this? I had to empty. Oh, it'd be great. Your head hurts? It's a mostly hate relationship? No, don't say that, Hannah. You sure it's not a hate-love relationship? You never know, yeah. I mean, I'm already mowing lawn. Yeah. Yeah, that grass starts growing quick. Plus, we had a pretty good spring, I'd say. It didn't, like, just downpour on us, but it didn't not rain either. You haven't had to do it, really? You haven't had to mow in, like, 7 years. I feel like you'd enjoy it. We're still in spring. No, we've moved on. It's summertime. I enjoy it once. You'll be like, all right, how much do I have left after about, like, 20 minutes? Sun's beating down on you, and you're like, yeah, it was good for the first few. Weird weather lately. It's raining and sunny, and all of a sudden it's raining again. Hailed here as well. My goodness, that is some weird weather. Guess it just needed to rain. Not for being useless with eyes. Today is summer. Next week will be spring again. Yeah, it's in 2 weeks from now it's somehow winter. That it won't actually happen. I hope. Oh, thank you for the lyric there, Oscar. I'm gonna go throw supper in the oven, enjoy a glass of wine on the deck while I can. Maybe before we get bugs flying around by the weekend. Enjoy there, Oscar. That sounds like a lovely evening. I appreciate you popping on in and dropping a lyric. Andor tonight. I've been hearing that it's back again. I'll be honest. I think I'll have to give a little rewatch. I liked the first season of Andor, and feel free to go and lurk and get your dinner all going there, Oscar. I'm just gonna start randomly. It's so good. Oh, that's great to hear. I enjoyed the first season of it, But I didn't like how it ended. There was one piece of it that I was waiting to come full circle, and it just didn't. Just like a little thing. It was great overall, though. The ending was insane. There was just one little detail. I'm not saying the entire thing was bad. I'm saying the entire thing was great. But there's one little thing, and I'd have to like give it a rewatch. I only watched it once. I don't remember what it was. It was like our two main people. They like exchanged something, and I really thought they'd exchange it back at the end after they met back up. I don't remember what the something was. Uh, Little thing. A really good Tyler. Good little 15-minute recap of season one. Oh, that's good. Aaron, you gotta understand. Don't even remember what the object looks like apart from the fact it fits in someone's hand. Like, I'm telling you, I'd have to give it a rewatch. Think I know what you're talking about? Okay. I don't know. You're probably right. Definitely give it a rewatch before the new season. Yeah. I don't know when I'll get around to it. It's a busy month of May. But it's not all stream related. The summer's always busy. The new season's not failing to live up to season one. Well, that's good to hear. I think one of my big things with Star Wars is that I always feel like we end up back on the stupid desert planet. I want to see the new planets. So anytime they show a different planet, so much more. Not Andor. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Anytime they're not like away from the desert planet, it's just it's a relief. And you got it. I'm far from a big Star Wars fan. I know probably very little compared to most. The main reason I watched it was because a bunch of my brothers really loved it. So I tried my best to understand it all. Remember the desert planet in Rogue One? Oh, yeah. They were mining like the crystals for lightsabers for the Death Star, I think. That's huh. How are you doing, by the way, there, Aaron? I apologize. You just kind of joined the conversation right away. We're doing well. Eric's subathon finally ended. It felt like there at the end, it just felt like he was just streaming his normal stuff, honestly. He did amazing. What an amazing community. I thought it ended, right? I didn't miss this. It did? Okay. You don't say that. You would know. Yeah, finally. I need a break. Lana, I need you to press Alt and then F4. No, I'm worried for your computer. You loaded up a virus. I'm telling you. I'm having fun being a shark. Ah. Marvel Rivals started being fun again. Did it actually? So I am okay. I can't stay, but I had to chime in on my favorite TV show. Favorite TV show ever. Wow, that's impressive. They buffed the support. I heard they buffed the supports. It's almost like they needed to. Also heard something that it's like they have a lot of dive characters. Which just sounds like a whole bunch of Genjis in one match, which sounds terrible. Now she just feels bad about the money she spent on skins. Yeah, probably. Handler, it's easily peak television show. I'm sure. At least for Star Wars related. Although I bet some people would actually argue Clone Wars is up there. People love that one. In general. Although I think that one's a little easier since it's all animated. It's still generally an amazing story and work of art on any of the Star Wars media in it. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but there's like no Jedi in it, right? I feel like that probably helps it. Because that's like a majority of Star Wars, right? I mean, it makes sense. But I know myself, whenever I really love a universe, I want to know more beyond just the main things that are going on. Why I love Tolkien's books. He goes into such detail. Favorite aerial store. Takes Lucasfilm, Star Wars, convey. Makes it so transparent. You been working on your game more there, Deadeye? I still leave the invitation of if you need any help for materials. I think I think my pop-up shop has very much helped the progression of the hide and seek game Elijah and Laura are working on. I was at work yesterday, so I couldn't. Nah. What about today? I have to calm down fair. So what you're saying is grind Overwatch competitive. Oh, I de-stress. I mean, look at that view. It's a crazy view. Ugh, little stuff. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Always, I mean, it is, but I always hear, oh, Minecraft looks amazing when you have a little bit of shaders and all that. I'd still beg to differ. The game looks great without them. I mean, the game looks amazing with shaders, which is why they're implementing actual shaders in the game. I also liked some of the ideas that they had for it, for what they plan on doing. But, yeah, I still just love how the game looks in general. I mean, a little bit of fog goes a long way. You're not supposed, like, I don't know if it's actually possible in just normal vanilla Minecraft to remove fog, but a lot of people like remove their fog. I love it. It adds such an extra layer of depth. I really wish the base game allowed you to go up on have a higher render distance just generally and had it a little more optimized. It's possible. I mean, I got a powerful computer, but obviously it's possible. Oh, I also got my game all restocked that I will have to play test it after because I've added one actual function to the game. It doesn't like change gameplay at all, but it's a new thing that you'll see in the map. And then I also made sure that the game now is locked when it's not active, so you can't accidentally start it, which is nice. But I'm not 100% certain if everything I added didn't break the game. I'm fairly certain, like 99%. There's so many weird bugs you run into with doing redstone. So many different pieces of redstone anyway. Like, I ran into this weird issue And it's weird. I gotta explain this to you guys because it's mind boggling what's going on here. Can I find a genuinely flat area? Here we go. So I got a T flip flop. I'm only gonna make part of it, but I got basically, you know, T flip flop. They're shaped like this. A hopper here that goes down. Now I needed to lock this system in a way. So what I did was you can lock droppers. I've learned over the time you can just lock them and they won't take in any more redstone input. Essentially, it's like it's constantly active, so it won't take in another. Like if I were to try and power it again. So that's how I locked the game. But the weirdest thing is when the game ends, the block that's in this T flip flop will always go back into this dropper. Well, I have another redstone pulse that gets activated from like above the game. It's up here by just a simple pressure plate. And there's this weird thing, like this locks it, right? This will lock it. Oh wow, see it even activated there. Where it... I wonder if I'm able to replicate it here. I don't think I will be able to. Activate it. Doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Try it again, just to make sure. Didn't miss anything. Didn't go anywhere. And I'm fairly certain, if I do this, we'll activate this guy right here. Shoots it into the bottom one. It's still locked at this point, this top one. Activate it. Okay, it didn't... I'm telling you, there's a weird thing where sometimes, after the game resets, I activate this guy, and the block will go up here. Just sometimes. And I'm fairly certain I nailed it down to a point where when the game does its reset function, and it goes into here, on the first time this being activated randomly, and it might not always happen, it will shoot up into this dropper up here. The old man brain is... It's not. I promise you. If you want me to actually prove it to you, I will. And then afterwards, it will no longer like move or anything. It only will happen on the first time. If I were to manually put it back down in here, just like how I kind of had it, it won't go up. And it's the weirdest phenomenon I kind of found. So sad I can't replicate it. I wonder if it has something to do with the observers I used. It's like just a weird thing that only happens on the first time. This goes here, these go here. No, it doesn't affect any of the redstone, thankfully. Like, the game will still operate when it goes into that top dropper just fine. Didn't change anything, tested it a handful of times. But it was just like one of those really weird things that shouldn't be happening. It was surprisingly weirdly complicated to lock my game because of how the game all gets started. It's all based on two T flip-flops that both have will take in the input that starts the game officially. There's like a few different things that go into it. The game at first is just locked in general, and then the game will be unlocked when both teams press the ready up button. After that, the game is still partially not really going. Like it's everything will now be open and we'll start doing stuff. Like my food dispensers will start ticking and all that. But the middle, nobody has started actually gaining points just yet because someone needs to claim it. So that portion of it hasn't been started yet. And that's the portion that I need to lock. So I had to basically connect the ready up buttons to that portion, which were not entirely separate. It was just they were partially separate one way. And now it's done a full loop where the game is fully connected with one another. And throughout this entire testing of all these different things I was doing, just to relearn my redstone, I was like, I really should make a button that I can, or a lever that I can flip that just turns my game into testing mode, where I can lock off parts of it. It'd be as simple as just moving a piston with a block and canceling a redstone pulse if it were sent one way. But because of how far, like how expansive my redstone all goes, it would add even more complexity. And it's not necessary. But it'd be cool. So anyhow, let's get back into redstone again. Back into it the same way I was into it however long ago. Working on my PvP game. And at this point, as long as nothing breaks, I don't know if I'd have any other features I would want to add. Maybe one more where I have lanterns light up in multiple spots. Or not lanterns, redstone lamps light up in multiple spots. To show how far along a certain team might be to winning. Be cool if I could make a stats. I don't think that one's possible. Not easily. I bet I could. No, too complicated. Nobody wants to see the stats. I think the redstone lamps will do well enough. It's always kind of the question of how close you were against your opponent if you were to lose. And I think the redstone lamps will help answer that in an easy way, in a visual way. I do wish I could come up with another idea for a game that has so many components to it. Components. That'd be fun. Because I really did enjoy working on the game I made. Because I don't think it was too complicated of Redstone overall. Like, truly a majority of it was just connecting redstone lines over a long length. And then making sure nothing broke. Which was simple. With, by slowing it down a bit. The only reason it looks so complicated is that there's just so much of it. Next, I need to just work on the actual look of the game. I never finished I wouldn't say the exterior, but the surroundings of it. The actual arena is basically done. A few touch-ups here and there. The surroundings need work. I actually think Deadeye kind of gave me an idea. Whilst you were working on your game, you placed all those rails down, and you didn't have the powered rails hooked up just yet. And there was it gave me an idea to make a game where you have to build a railroad. I just don't know what the actual objective of it would be. Like, obviously get to the end, but like, what would slow you down? An actual game, and I haven't played it. I don't even know what the name of it is, but it's basically that idea where you have to continuously keep the train moving and building the railroad whilst things go. Last train out of Wormtown in Minecraft. Could I do that? Probably not. You could probably do it with commands. Like command blocks. Anytime someone moves, they get highlighted. I don't know how you would make the actual worm. I'm thinking. But I know exactly how I would do it where, if let's say you were walking on specific block, I don't know if the game can take that register in. But just walking in general, you could make it so you just get like 1 second of glowing, which then you show up through blocks.
Not here.
You're not here, but I want you to be here, Alfie. This is your 2-year Prime resub. I really appreciate it. Why aren't you here? I bet you do. I do. I hope you're doing well. If you're actually not here, no worries. We're just working on the mountain anyway. Nothing crazy. It's another light spot, isn't it? Yeah. I see a few more popping up. Annoying. How would you make the worm in Minecraft? Yeah, I don't got a solution for that one. I think that's my problem. Whenever I'm thinking of games, I'm thinking like PvP style. But maybe I just gotta think of like an objective-based game. Where maybe there's a little bit of death, but it's not like just straight up Minecraft PvP. You get the glowing effect. Is it only via arrow? There's so many potion effects. I feel like you could make some really fun games. You know what I should do? Just look up like one of the Hermitcraft videos where they were like working on mini games, a whole bunch of. I should just go read through their comments. There's got to be one good idea for a Minecraft game, like a mini game in Minecraft. Probably more than one. Problem is, with any good game, it takes loads of time to actually build and make possible. That's the simplicity behind a PvP game. It's like, alright, general idea, you attack one another. Okay. Anyone got anything crazy going on? Anything coming up? It's Mother's Day this coming weekend. On Sunday, in case you guys didn't know. As time as any, message your mothers or think of them. Also, you didn't hear it from me, but it's Elijah's birthday tomorrow. So, what you're all gonna do is you're gonna wish him a happy birthday in his Discord. Yeah, didn't hear it from me though. So, like tomorrow, you wish him a happy birthday. And then, you got D. Clark's birthday coming up. That's only in a few days, too. It's crazy. You know, we got Hannah's birthday later this month as well. That's all I know off the top of my head. Scandalous treachery. What? 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 Hi, D. Clark. What? I don't even know what you're talking about. I'm saying we need to wish Elijah a happy birthday tomorrow. Really hope I'm not wrong with his birthday. I'm confident it's tomorrow. How are you though, D. Clark? What are you doing? You've been lurking and listening, haven't you, Ben? Hope you're well. Then before you know it, it'll be June already. Well, basically the start of summer, I guess. Alright, feels like summer. Too warm already. Yeah, rough day, but I'm okay. Hope you're well. I am doing well. Sorry, you didn't have the best of days. Dang life. Can't give you a moment's peace. None at all, no. No indeed. That's probably why I keep yawning here. Be great now. You have an alright weekend though, D. Clark? I know we probably talked on Sunday, but hope the rest of your weekend went well. We also have game night coming up next week. For people that are around, are able to make it. There's still probably plenty of room for people. Need to send out a message. Oh, also, If you missed the message in the Discord, I sent it right as I went live. This coming Friday and Sunday streams are canceled. I'll try and stream on Thursday. We'll see how I feel. I'll probably be on Paper Hats, just because I like to try and dedicate a day to Paper Hat, or at least a day a week to Paper Hats. I really am having fun on it. That, and there's they're working on doing a stream weekend. All the Paper Hats people. So that'll be fun. The weekend was okay. Nothing really major happened. I'll be in Virginia for game nights. I hope I'll be able to watch at least. I'll stream it. Hopefully. I don't know what the game's gonna be. Who said they were gonna be there for game night? Let's go take a look-see-loo. We got well, we got Lana and Hannah, and I know Lana's here. Lana, what do you want to play? Or I'm also just happy taking input from one of you guys that will be watching. Let's see here. Has anyone? Nobody else. Marvel. We're not playing Marvel Rivals. I will not throw Hannah into another new FPS game. Any good news with that, by the way, declaring when you're heading to Virginia? Any good news? I hope so. I'm sorry. On the people, Sea of Thieves. I've always wanted to play with y'all, or I'm down for anything really. Ooh, Sea of Thieves would be fun. I'd have to message since we have 5. I know Hannah has the game, and she'll obviously be around. But Miley and Mongoose are the other two. And it's only a 4-player game. That's the problem. Which starts on the 20th. Okay. Well, at least there's a plan, right? Something to follow. Wasn't sure who said they would be able to attend. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Apparently you guys are all just a little more busy recently for the last few game nights. 'Cause I swear there was a while there where we had like almost always 8 people. I don't mind. This is allowing us to do other games that are smaller player base. Anion has Sea of Thieves. Oh, you do have Sea of Thieves, Lana. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure. Mongoose does have it. Doesn't look like Miley. Okay. That's fine. It's a great game. Yep, that's what we said. Yeah. That's all you can do. Sea of Thieves later? Later tonight? Hey, I'm always down to play Sea of Thieves. I love the game, and poor Hannah gets motion sickness playing it, usually. And I just love it. And I'm never able to play. So the solution was to just slowly convince more and more of my friends to get it. And hopefully one of them loves the game as well. And then we'll just convince 2 others to start playing it too. The best thing about it right now is that I haven't played it much uh since so many updates have been had to it, and I'm always running into something new. It's crazy how much the game has changed. I'm down to play Sea of Thieves. It was a lot of fun, right? It is a lot of fun. The thing is now, as long as we don't have an entire group of new players, I want to sail the not safe seas. They have safer seas and then just normal sailing on the open ocean. Normal sailing on the open ocean has other players in the game at the same time that could attack you. Like they might attack our ship. Very threatening. Because honestly, I don't think we'd win the fight. Because most people are new. But as long as you guys know how to actually help with sailing a little bit, that's all I ask for. Plus, the main reason I don't want to do the safer seas where we're just in our own world is that it's so much more expansive. There's a lot of the game that you don't have access to when you're sailing on the safer seas. I'd be so down to play. I bought it to play with y'all. Did you? You only played it. It said 30 minutes. Why did we only play for 30 minutes? I'm new to it. Just need more practice. I only played that once. Yeah, no, it's fine. Well, and I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, so I'm not going to say names. But when I do sail with people that are a bit newer to the game, for some odd reason, some of them, not all of them, some of them don't seem to either understand or they just don't seem to listen to what I'm saying when I'm asking them to do something. You can throw me under it. So no, I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. I'm just all I ask so that I don't get a massive headache trying to steer the largest ship that literally takes more than one person to usually do, which is why I have so many times where I'm running into things. Usually takes more than one person to sail it properly. I end up getting like a headache by the end of the night because I'm like, I am literally managing like 6 different things. I'm getting a t-shirt with tire tracks on it, so it's okay. Are you actually? Stop. It's terrible. That 30 minutes was just customizing a character? What? I believe it. Really? But why didn't we play? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'd love to play. And the worst thing about Sea of Thieves, it's so buggy. This silly game is so buggy. And it's been out for so long. And like I just don't believe that you won't run into a bug throughout the night. We got sucked into another certain game. Oh, was it Overwatch? Must have been it. I get thrown under the bus at work a lot. So do you actually? Like, you actually get blamed for a lot of things? That sounds terrible. Or is it like in good banter? Hey, Asma, goodness, I haven't seen you in a little bit. How are you doing? It's great seeing you. D. Clark, I'll beat up your coworkers. Oh yeah, I'm a scapegoat for a lot. Like in a bad way, D. Clark? Like you get you. Do we need to go do some talking? I blame Daryl for everything. Yes, of course you do. But you're an angel, D. Clark. You're so kind. You don't deserve it. I don't even work in the office and I still get blamed. That's terrible. It's okay. Not really, but I don't know what to say to that. He's the D. Clark that we deserve. No, it's the one that we don't deserve. He's too good for us. Minxie, hello there. How are you doing? I bought a boat on Sea of Thieves. I bought the galleon so I could name it and have stats. Yeah, what Thad said, yeah. We're just working on the mountain at the moment. Ooh, board game wish list. Whoa. Which mountain is this again? My mountain.
If I miss it, toss a bit to your Twitcher, oh Valley of Plenty.
You missed
Oh
it
Valley
last
of
weekend.
Plenty.
Thought you were here. I was waiting for it and then it never happened. Hello there, H. How are you doing? And thank you for the bit. You know you don't have to, by the way. You've had to have done a good handful of bits now. Doing all right, thanks you. I'm doing good. I'm well. Tired, but I'm well. Only a few more days, and then we get to see my mom. She's coming for 2 weeks to visit. She's coming for two whole weeks. It's a long time, but to be fair, it's a long flight. Sus and I haven't seen her since our wedding nearly 2 years ago. H stole you away from your own mother. Is she a lovely lady? You can be honest here. She'll never know. Probably about a dozen. Yeah, probably. 10.5 hour flight. Yeah, that's a long one. My dad, he's fine staying home with the cats. That's adorable. I'd be fine staying at home with the cats. It's a long flight. I don't know how many of you have been on such a long flight, but it can be tough sitting for that long. And maybe that's just me. I need to stand up at least every few hours. It's nice. She's a good and productive mother. I'm sure she is. Wow, the H is even saying that. That's how you know it's true. It's amazing. Made that flight many times, and it still takes getting you to. I don't think there is such thing as getting used to such a flight. Well, that sounds lovely. I'm sure that'll be a great time. You got like a bunch of plans and all that set for what you'll be doing. Make the most of the time. So, you don't have to answer, you two. Why are you guys in the UK? Is it because H lived there? I what's the yes, okay. That's what I assume because you said your parents are I think you said the States. That makes sense. Please tell me there's an adorable story on how you met and you don't have to share it if you don't want. That was during lockdown, and there were only about 5 of us in the back of the plane. So we each had our own row, and we were treated like royalty by the flight attendants. So they had so little to do. That's amazing. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I ever flew when it was really bad for the for the flights. There was a few times I remember flying and having to have a mask whilst in the airport and that. And then they had certain things to follow. A friend of ours raided into him. From that moment, I started tormenting him with readings. And I came to visit after we got to know each other, and the rest is history. It is adorable. I love it. That was amazing and crazy. What are the chances? Me and Hannah met via Twitch sub server. We were both playing on it at the same time. That's kind of how that went. But it wasn't a, it wasn't a flight, a 10-hour flight. It's more like a 3-hour, 3+ hour drive. Much more manageable. Still long. We, in Elijah's community, there's a couple that got married maybe a year or two ago, maybe not even that long. But it was like a similar thing to you, Minxie, and H, where they lived in complete separate countries. And they got married here not long ago. It's crazy. Me and Thad met on the same. We did. It was dreamy. I mean, you could just feel the connection between me and Thad. I told my mom I was only coming for a short visit, and I ended up staying the full 6 months of the visit visa. That's crazy. Went home for a bit, came back, and did it again another time or two. Then he proposed. Being so cute now. It's amazing. And now you still torment them. But it's much easier. And I get 2 for life. It was in the vows. I gotta look it up. Oh, that's a beautiful place. It really is, of Wales and Cornwall. I said stop being so adorable. Make other people feel bad. 2 are too cute. And I love it. Be careful. We got Lana here. I mean, getting worried. Choking. Sorry, Lana. Wait, what? Nothing? Nothing. Continue playing your Marvel Rivals. Had to check you were still playing. I was just saying about how much you love your cats. I'm not talking anything. I'm going back and no, don't watch. Don't do it, Lana. He's calling you out for being single. No, Deadeye. I didn't say anything like that. I just think it's funny. You didn't call me out too. Well, I don't know for you. For all I know, maybe maybe there is someone. I didn't think so, but I'm perfectly happy with my situationships. Uh-huh. Whatever makes you sleep at night, Lana. I don't need no man or woman. Well, maybe I. Stop. As long as she likes board games. Requirement. Even better if she, I mean, yeah, D&D, that's basically like passing. Like you better make it work more of. Because if someone is willing to play D&D, I think you can get them to play just about any game. Board game, electronic, it like seals the deal, I think. I think most people would enjoy playing D&D with me. Why? What do you do? Gonna be lurking, if you need to make fun of me. D. Clark! I'm sorry, I don't need to make fun of you. I just want you around. Joking. Enjoy your lurk there, D. Clark. Hope you got a relaxing evening ahead of you. Beyond just my stream. It's good, it's fine. I'm too silly sometimes. I don't know. I've played D&D with Hannah's sister, and they get distracted really easily and end up they like to talk sometimes. Well, not so. They like to talk and they get distracted easily, and then they'll end up distracting another person. And then they'll be like, wait a minute, where are we? How did this happen? I've only played or done D&D like maybe like 5 times. Never actually finishing anything apart from like part of something. But this most recent time, I made my character, dwarf as usual, but I made him a barbarian. So I had to lean into it. Any encounter we had, I'm over here. We should kill them and loot them. Is what I kept saying and trying to nudge people along. And luckily, we had I don't even know what it was. I think it was a halfling of some sort. Maybe not. I think it was. We had a halfling that was just started leaning in with it with me as well. Like, oh yeah, we should take him on. It was bad. We went on a. It was a trail of blood behind our party wherever we went. See, there's go to Gen Con. Uh, go figure. You guys haven't heard that before. But there's been a few times where I've looked at them. There's this booth that has like these like predefined storylines for D&D. And there's ones for Lord of the Rings, and it always looks so fun. And I'm like, it looks amazing, but honestly, would I ever actually get through one of these? Probably not. And they always look so cool. And all the people I go with, all my friends, they're like, oh, they know me. I love Lord of the Rings, anything. And they're like, oh, did you see this over here? I'm like, yeah, I saw it. It looks like a lot of fun, but honestly, I don't know if I never get the chance to do anything with it. I might have to tear part of this down. Trying something here. And I'm hoping it works. Queen Reaper. Hello there. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? I really appreciate it. We're just working on some terraforming here at the moment. Placing down some stone. Working on a mountain. Some nice, relaxing terraforming. You just woke up? From a nap or what? Giz? No. Lies. I hope you're doing well there, Giz. And Calvin. My goodness. Raiding on in. How are you doing there, Calvin? I didn't expect this. I didn't see you streaming. You're hiding from me or something. I didn't see this. Well, come on in there, Calvin. How are you doing? What were you up to today in your stream? I really appreciate the raid as well. Silverfish Stone, welcome on in. Deep Sky Miner, oh, it's great seeing. I hope you're doing well. Sleep, oh, well, fair enough. Oh, well, I hope you slept well there, Queen Reaper. Luna, hello there. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Yoganess, hello. Welcome on in as well. How's everyone doing? Yes, the hiding button is working. What do you mean the hiding button is working? What? What? I knew it. Thank you for the raid once again. Let's get a shout out for you. If you guys don't know Calvin, Y'all are missing out. I'm not lying to y'all. You're missing out. This guy is an insane builder. He does absolutely majestic things, and I'm not kidding. I mean, he does some impressive work in Minecraft. Definitely worth the following if you enjoy lots of building. Here to see the mountain progress. Oh, okay. Well, I probably should show you that, huh? We got you asking, Deep Sky Miner asking for mountain progress. Calvin's wondering. It's coming along well, though. We're getting up there. We're definitely getting close. We'll see another shift of change in the actual like horizon line, kinda. I don't know how to explain this, but we got like this line where a lot of the peaks of, or where it's all kind of left off, and I'm finally it's starting to go up once again. It's going well, and I'm doing good, Calv. Hello, Stick. Hello there. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing good. But yes, I'm Thad. If anyone doesn't know me, I do a fair bit of terraforming. We got a lot going on. About mountain, working on a hilly plains biome. We did like a custom plains biome there, which I am excited to work on again. And then once I update, looks insanely good as all. Oh, you're too kind. I do question myself every once in a while, whether or not how I'm kind of shaping some of this stuff looks good. And then there'll be other moments where I'm like, oh my goodness, this is looking great. And welcome on in there, Nightly. How are you doing? And here I thought you were destroyed. No, I'm Thad. And I don't destroy too many. I destroy the landscape and then I rebuild it back up. Self-doubt is a key part of building. It's right. I don't know about a key part, but it's definitely always there. Mom's looking good. Thank you. I appreciate that, especially coming from you, Deep Sky Miner. You do some amazing builds as well. Lord of the Rings usually too. And overconfidence as well. It's a good balance of both, right? It's like I know I can do that. And then you start doing it and you're like, it looks terrible. Why am I doing this? That's about how it goes. H! It's playing. I don't know if you're still here. I just realized. But anywho, if any of you do need to raid and run after Calvin's lovely stream, feel free to. I don't mind one bit. I'll be going for another I don't know, half hour to an hour, depending how I'm feeling. And we're just placing down stone. It's about how it goes. It's gone. Song's off. It's too it's gone. It's fine. Well, that looks really good. Oh, thank you there, Glowstick, as well. And yeah, I saw a few new chatters. I don't know how many of you stuck around. I'll do a quick fly around some stuff. We got the mountain, as obvious as can be. But some more custom terraforming here. This used to be an ocean. We got some a medieval port city that I got going on over here. This is just a side project that I periodically go to when I want to do some building. But like, this is there used to be an ocean here, and I don't know. We had a few different ideas. I've settled on this. Thank you for the follow there. Yeah, I don't know how to Navrift. Feel free to correct me on your name, but I hope you're doing well. Have a wonderful stream. Sounds good there, Calvin. I appreciate it, Lurk. Yes, go get yourself some food. Take care of yourself. Yeah, we got some other stuff going on here. This area I tried not to terraform too much, you know, besides actually redoing the entire river here, which partially has ocean in it, so it spawns dolphins every once in a while. It's kind of funny. Still working on the sides of it. Port City, some houses. I'm just gonna do a quick overview. We did do interiors. I'm not. It does have an upstairs spirola. Oh. I really like the upstairs of this house. I like the high ceiling. And the port side of it that I haven't worked on in a while, and I probably should if I want to still call this a port city. And then the mountain, it'll actually house a a massive build at some point. I want to build a Dwarven Kingdom inside of it. That's supposed to be the main build, is the Dwarven Kingdom. And then I found out I needed a big mountain to actually put it into. And there was a lot that went. We've been working on this for 4 years. I've changed my mind so many different times. You pronounced it well. This looks really cool. I think I'm just gonna lurk around while building. But this is all great. Oh, thank you there, Nevra. Enjoy your lurk whilst you're building. But yeah, we're working on a Dwarven Kingdom here. We got the entryway here. Wow, this I don't look at it from this angle. It is pretty tall. It doesn't feel so tall compared to all the stuff around it, but it's a massive wall. Entryway. And then we have one room started under the mountain. I just kind of call it our pillared hall. Everything's a work in progress. If you're like, hey, are you gonna like detail the mountain with all sorts of different blocks? Yeah, I'm going to. I just one thing at a time, one step at a time, whilst then also skipping around to different projects. But we got the pillared hall here that got quite a few pillars in. There's like 72 plus, 75 of them. Yeah. And this is a lovely build. But anyway, quick overview. Let's go back to where we were. This will be close enough. Mm-hmm. That looks like that one came from Lord of the Rings. Is that yes? I love Lord of the Rings. Dwarven Kingdom. The most of the architecture is kind of similar to what we see in those movies, and then that pillared hall, especially heavily inspired from Moria in the Fellowship of the Ring. This pillared hall down here. It's not exactly what it looks like, but it's pretty close. And I didn't want an exact copy because the exact copy would be a very big dark room, and that's silly. I want this place to be thriving, not a tomb of dwarves. That would be sad. We were actually working up here. But yes, inspired from Lord of the Rings for sure. I actually haven't rambled on Lord of the Rings in a little while. Or maybe I haven't, I just don't realize it. Everything circles back to it in this stream. Somehow. Some way. Also, Giz, I don't know if you're still here, but I hope you're doing well. I did see you pop in before Calvin raided. I love Lord of the Rings. I used to watch a lot of those movies and a lot more lore videos. I might rewatch them. They are amazing. And if you actually enjoy reading, honestly, I love the books. It's a tough read. Even tougher if you don't enjoy reading. But absolutely amazing books. It goes into so much detail, which I love. Other people hate. Other people are like, but other people would be like, he talked about a tree, explaining it for like 10 minutes. Or for 10 pages. I don't, something like that. And I'm like, I love it. I love hearing the detail. And the movies are lovely. Watching the Hobbit movies made me like dwarves more. Exactly. I always loved I guess the aura. That's pretty close. The aura the dwarves gave off. Like, you go watch the Fellowship of the Ring, the first Lord of the Rings movie, and them going into Moria, that place was beyond expansive. Like, it was, it was amazing what this group of beings were able to do. That's what I love about them. As we have Lord of the Rings music play. I swear, it's like it knows when we're talking about it. The mountain itself, no shape. There's no actual reference or idea I had for the mountain shape. Just something I'm throwing together on the spot. And whatever, my favorite are the Ents though, and whatever Tom Bombadil is, I got no idea. Just a powerful being. Whoops, what button did I press? Apparently my game mode switcher. Weird. Tom Bombadil's great. Hannah finds him to be very, I don't know, creepy, I guess, is the best way to describe it. She's like, I don't understand his motive. I was like, he doesn't have one. He just wants good. He's pure good. But not in the way that he would like go and change parts of the world, like go out and do something. He's just in general pure good. The ends are great too. I mean, I'll always like think back to it. It's like, okay, honestly, every part of Tolkien's work, like each of the different species, I'm like, honestly, I love them all. They all are so cool and have so much that each one of them were able to. They had so much. The men had they did amazing things. We had all the Numenorians were crazy. Even the orcs. I mean, kinda. I mean, they had some crazy fortresses. The orcs kind of suck. They're meant to suck. But like how they were created and all that is very intriguing. And grab a water. And Tom Bombadil was good to see. I forgot. I was going to read The Hobbit, but never got to it. It's a quick read. Very different than Lord of the Rings. I never actually read it physically, fully through, but I've listened to it fully. There was like one morning I read through like almost like half of it when I woke up early. That was as far as I got. Now if I can just watch Rings of Power, it's different. I don't understand all of the hate that it receives. Season was kind of tough. Second one was definitely better. Like, there's no denying it. I loved the look of the first season, but it definitely didn't feel like they. The storyline and the lines just didn't feel right. The visuals are. What? I think you mean more the cosmetics. All the different things that people wear. It didn't. There's a handful of things that are just different. And, I don't know, people have a hard time letting it go. Yeah, thinking back to the first season, I truly, I love Lord of the Rings. I enjoy the books. I've read the Silmaril. And I still enjoyed Rings of Power. Like, it still was fun to watch. It was just different. It was a different take on stuff. And it had to be with what rights they had to Tolkien's work. And there's probably a lot of things that just in general were not good. And there's so many more things that I thought were amazing. Oh, it's still a good show. I was actually thinking of giving it a rewatch again finally. I rewatched the first season a handful of times. Cause I do enjoy it. But I don't think I've given the second season a rewatch yet. I think I rewatched all the episodes because I watched them. I would watch them the day they would come out before Hannon got to see them. And then I'd watch them again later that day or the next day with Hannah. Off to bed, good night. I'll have a good stream, fella. Take care. Sounds good there, H. You have a good night, and I appreciate you hanging out as always. It's great having you, H. I'm assuming good night to Minxie as well. Did she know? Yeah, she knew. Hannah knew. She didn't blame me. I do think I'll end a little early today. Just, I think my eyes are just tired of Looking at the screen. Or at least bouncing back and forth. Looking ahead. This month's a little crazy for me. Next week, stream should be basically normal apart from Thult Game Night on Friday. For whatever game we're playing then. I'll probably have a little bit of time of playing in the solo world as usual, and then we rotate to Thult Game Night at 6. But that week should be fine. It's the week after and the week after that where it gets a little crazy. Because I'm going on vacation on the 21st this month. So I'm going to miss a Friday, a Sunday, a Tuesday, and another Friday stream. All in a row. I'll have it posted in my Discord. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if I missed the stream on the 20th. That's Hannah's birthday. I don't know what we're actually doing the day of. I know I'll be busy during the day. So maybe even that stream will be canceled. So anywho, once that comes a little closer, I'll update you guys. Maybe there'll be a Monday stream. I really hope not. But maybe. We'll see what happens. It'll give you guys a break of me, you know? You guys have, you've had too much of me recently, I think. You guys need a break, don't you? I don't know. We've been doing great for streaming. Too much Thad. I'm gonna miss y'all, though. I do enjoy, hearing about all of you guys. But then, think of it this way. We'll have so much to catch up on when I get back. In June. Think into June. Just in general, my summers are just busy. Like, you know how this week, Thursday, Fridays and Sunday, the stream is canceled. And there'll be a good handful of weeks like that throughout the summer. Where I just won't be home for the weekend. Which then means probably a Thursday stream. And we'll see how those go. I am happy. My Sunday streams, they've been going great. You guys have been so supportive during them, and the paper hats people have been very supportive. There's usually always a few of them popping on Sunday. And I truly going into it, I was like, I don't know how it's gonna do. I've done some weekend streams where it's just like nobody's really around because it's the weekend and they had plans. But the recent Sunday streams on Paper Hats has been great. We've had people that I don't see as often around. We've had new people usually pop on in during it as well. It's great. Just got back, looking down in the hollow part of the mountain. Looks kind of cool. It is kind of cool, isn't it? It's like a whole nother world at a glance. And one of those things, I know you're new there, Navrif, but I flattened all of the ground. We finished this month or two back now, flattening all of the ground down to one level, basically, or lower, as you can see. And I just flattened everything to give myself a nice, clean, blank canvas to start working with down the road. We're slowly draining the water in it as well. Then we got the huge shroom-like grid. Some of it doubled up because that's where the ground used to be when I first placed it. And then there's some really cool views here. I don't know how dark this is on your guys' screen, but I'll make it a little brighter. Looking up into a more finished area is crazy. It's fun. Wow, I want to start a survival, but I never had the motivation, so I stuck to creative. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. You can do so much more. You can do a lot of amazing builds in creative as well. Or even more, I would say. I think for me, I've questioned it a few times. Not that I would ever make this world a creative world, but I've questioned it a few times whether or not I feel restricted because I'm in survival. Like, I've been working on this for 4 years, 4+ years. If I did it in a creative world, I'd have this thing done in, I don't know, a couple months probably. The actual shell of it probably even faster. But like all the details in that down the road that I want to do as well. There's so many building tools. That would make it go much faster. But at the same time, even then, I mean, maybe you could get a building tool that gets close to what I have done. But I think there is some sort of uniqueness in the fact that all of this is free-handed. Like, I didn't do any of this with a tool. I just kind of went for it slowly each day. And it's really funny because I go at it not all at once, but spread apart over huge spans of time, that the style has shifted a little bit each time, which allows for even more variety. And I just don't know if you could do that with some of the creative tools. Not that you wouldn't be able to get something really impressive, but something just different. Who do I know? I don't mess around with the tools as much as some people. Calvin would know better. That's for sure. I do plan a lot of stuff in creative. A lot of more of the detailed work, like the pillars down there, or the front entryway over here. Ah, that's a lot further than I thought it was. Like the stuff that it's just a whole bunch of stairs and slabs and shaping to get the unique look that I'm going for. This stuff I do in creative because it'll save me hours. Probably days of work, honestly. Because I've spent actual days in creative working on designs of stuff. Imagine if I had to do that in survival. It was funny, that entryway, it was one of the first things that I built, and I had started it in survival. And I had a design in mind. And I ended up completely scrapping the entire idea I had built in survival. I tore it all down. I was near done at this point. And you probably find it back in the VODs. But I was near done, and I hated it. I hated every bit of what I had in mind. And I tore it all down. And this was probably a good amount of work in survival, tore it all away. It wasn't gonna work. Wasn't what I wanted. that I think that was the final straw for me to start designing more heavy detailed stuff like that in creative. Those mountains that you're showing look really cool. I see what you mean. So I might be able to do it with a creative tool, but I still couldn't do exactly that. And with that, right? It would just have a little bit of a different look. And it's not that the look would look bad. It would just be, it wouldn't be the same. And I've done, we did a floating island. I designed the floating island in creative. And even after using a whole bunch of tools to make the floating island, I had to go in manually and edit a whole bunch of the blocks to get the right shape that I wanted, just one at a time. I don't know. So when I can just freehand it in survival, just as I would be in creative, placing it one block at a time, why not just do it in survival? That's kind of the idea that I've gone off of for a while. We can always tear something down. Truthfully, it wouldn't take too long to rebuild a section of it or reshape one of it to mold it in a different way. Like, there's a section right over here. It's a whole bunch of cliffs. And I gotta do so much work to it still. Because it just doesn't look right just yet. I'm slowly getting there. It doesn't look right yet. It's just missing a little bit of depth of some sort. I think like some droopiness is what's missing. Definitely one of those things I wish one of the few things I wish I would have done a little in creative. But you know, I can always, I don't know, reshape it. I still enjoy what I have done. I think I need to make some droopiness to it and make it not go out as far. And I really don't want to. Anywho, that's what we've done today. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Looking lovely. I do think I might end a little early here. And raid out, so don't go anywhere just yet. I'm tired. I'm always tired during these weekday streams. I gotta find someone to raid first. I appreciate everyone hanging out. I do. Even if you're a little more quiet than usual. It's no worries to me. I appreciate the lurkers so much. You guys are all amazing, you know that. Let's reload the tap in case I don't see anyone. Oh, we got a big list of people. A big list of people we don't usually raid too often, which is always lovely. All right. Let's go raid Jeff. Jeff's streaming at the moment. He's on a hardcore day 3. Oh my god, early days of Minecraft. You just don't see it happening. You don't see that often. Or at least I don't. But we're gonna be raiding out here. We're gonna go say hello to Jeff. They're a lovely streamer. They're part of our Twitch team extraordinary. So that's all worth the follow there. Let's actually get this raid going. Now I do have a raid message. And it means the world to me when I see people grabbing it. So please do grab the raid message. Grab the first one if you sub. Grab the second one if you're not. That's alright by me. I just really appreciate you guys grabbing it. It truly does mean the world to me. Have a good night and week, Thad. Yes, I'm really gonna try and make some time Thursday to stream. I wanna get at least one more day just because it's gonna be so sporadic this month. But if I don't end up on streaming Thursday, and I'll send a message out. I won't do a full ping on anyone. I'll just send a simple message saying I won't be. But if I don't stream, y'all have a lovely rest of your week and a great weekend. It's Mother's Day. So do say something. Also, remember what tomorrow is? Remember? Don't say it. Just remember what you have to do tomorrow. Said it earlier. But you all have a lovely rest of your night. And I'll see you all next time. I appreciate y'all being here.